it's one of those things where I have to like be calculated and think like, at what point might I die? And then how much life insurance do I have? Like,
see, that's my problem is I never thought you could get hurt doing any of these things.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then when I did the triathlon was the funnest thing I ever trained for. And I trained for it. I trained for it with Men's Health. Like they got me, they got me like a trainer and he told me what to do. And so I loved swimming. I loved it.
Training or the swim?
I love the swimming. What I would do is I go, there's a place on, it's on Riverside. And it's a pool and it's got an outdoor track.
Oh,
and
nice.
so I would just go, I'd ride my bike down there, it was only 3 miles from my house, ride my bike down there, swim, and then run. And I loved it. I fucking loved the training. And then when I did the triathlon, I was very anxious because I didn't know anyone there.
That's what the race is. It kills you. It fucks you up because you can't sleep the night before.
Couldn't sleep the night before. Hadn't drank in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a terrible feeling.
And then you don't know, like I was just lost. And then we did the swim and I got out like doing the swim going like, pace yourself. It wasn't a very long swim. It was like a sprint triathlon. And I get out and I'm like touching the toes of the guy in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck's this guy doing? Like, and then I look and I'm like, I'm in third place. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I'm looking and there are people swimming in the wrong direction. And I'm like, are these guys fucking idiots? I was so stupid, Eddie. I thought, like an idiot, I swam with the people in the pack as opposed to the people that were off to the side were just like, oh, I don't care. I don't want to get trampled. And when I got to the buoy, I did this move that I'd only seen online, never attempted before. It was like a rollover turn. And as I rolled over, the guy behind me swam on top of me and pushed me down. And I started sucking in water. And I literally I'm not even lying, I almost had to wave to a person on a paddleboard like I'm actually dying. And then I sat there, I was like, hold on. You have swam your whole life. You're not going to drown right now. But you start panicking. You're like, I'm exhausted. I can't catch my breath. And then I was like, get on your back and just float.
Yeah.
And just get yourself in.
Yeah.
And Leanne thought I did. Leanne and the girls thought I was dying.
One time I was at a triathlon and it was in the Bay in New Jersey. And I love to talk. And I'm just talking away. My captain of my beach patrol, my old beach patrol, happened to be there competing. So I'm having a conversation with him and we're talking. You know how they put everybody in stages?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my mom comes over to me, who's at the race with me, and she goes, Eddie, and your stage is by your swim cap, like the color.
Yeah.
I'm like, yellow. My mom points and she goes, isn't that your stage right there? And I look and they're all like, they're gone. Like they've swam.
Oh my
they're
God.
like halfway to the buoy where they turn around for like a half-mile swim or something. And they're already like a quarter. And I go to my captain, and he knows me as an idiot. He's like, you again,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll see ya. And I run as fast as I can to the starting line, which is like 100 meters away. I sprint to there and I dive in the water and I sprint to like catch up to everybody. Oh. And then I get there and I'm like,
sucking air.
And I've got to do this whole race then. And I'm like, oh my God, I just destroyed myself in the first 3 minutes.